Hello and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. Red Waters. Storm the Red Templar stronghold. We can do that in a while. First, I think it's time we continue a little bit of the main quest. So, where were we with Loghain and the Grey Wardens? Okay, let's see this. Please convey my thanks to the Inquisition for their assistance. The Chantry expedition into the laboratory was a complete success. However, to say we were upheld by most of our findings would be an understatement. We shall send out the full documentation of our discoveries when it's complete. In the meantime, we uncovered a few artifacts of note that may still be serviceable. Maker's blessings upon you, Sister Rosalie. I am actually not sure where I should go next. Let's see. The tunnels are complete, and our agents lit out the clear bark like shadows. The workmen who were digging out the caverns discovered some old dwarven items there as well. Mundane things such as pots and furniture, but they bought a fair price among some collectors. Very well. Lord Abarak appears to have been mollified for now, or at least he has found something to occupy himself with inside his estate. I believe we may consider this a triumph. Lady Battleford. A little influence never hurts. To strike a bargain with the merchant princess, the allied merchants of the monarchy of Antiva have inquired whatever they can assist us in any fashion. They could provide us with some of the finest goods indeed, a powerful boost to our prestige, and spread our influence north. The merchant princes will also attend to ensure us in a contract so convoluted that we will be eternally tied to them. If we are interested, we must send our most skilled negotiators. Our diplomats are well respected, and I feel we can come out ahead of the bargain if we are prepared to commit to it. Montelea. Okay then. I guess that's why we keep Josephine. I have chosen a few dozen diplomats to handle the merchant princes. Oh, great. Again, Leliana could have chosen those people. I will of course inspect everything. We sign myself. Ah, finally.
Inquisitor?
Very well. Go. Bring me good news. Hard Hightown. Secrets completed. Okay. Gather herbs. Actually, there is not anything else. We can get a coin, but that's about it. Fellow Meyer resources. Is there anything we need? Wait a second. So we went here. Cart in Hightown. Unsavory parallels. We've actually completed this one, I remember. Completed with connections, secrets, forces. I guess let's gather some resources from the Exalted Place, I guess. Colin, why don't you go?
To work?
And gather some materials from here.
Inquisitor.
Leliana will handle this. I have my complete trust in her. Very well. Let's head out. Investigator Short, there you go. I can't travel from here? Very well. Doesn't take a genius to know where we're going next. The west approach. Hawk and Loghain are here. Anything else we need to know? Doesn't seem like it. Very well. Let us travel to the pass, and from there we can just walk. It's not that far of a distance. We're taking... Should I take Dorian? It's not a mission for him, really. We're taking Varric, Cassie, and Blackwell. Let's hope that's enough. We definitely need a rogue in these missions, because there are locks that we need to pick up. We are not very sure if we need warriors or mages, because usually in story missions there are no barriers blocking our path. Okay, we actually don't need that, do we? Looks like people need to level up. Very well, sir. Let's see what we get. Actually, I'm not going to level up myself. Varric can automatically level up. Cassie. Level up as you see fit. Of course, a Templar. And Blackwell. Well, Blackwell we need to level up ourselves, unfortunately. Should we go with this? Duration 6 seconds. This ability consumes its power by focus. I could use that, or resilience. What is this? You've trained hard, and you know how to make the most of whatever armor you're wearing. Armor bonus 20%, Constitution to unlock +3. You down an enemy into a frenzy, their damage output increases over time, but so does the amount of damage they take. The effect ends when you get out of range of the enemy. That seems like something I would use for him, actually. Or something I would use for myself. Let's pick this one. What do you do? Walking Fortress. You may not be able to hold them off forever, but right now, nothing can touch you. You have complete immunity to damage for a short duration. Let's go with this then. Oh, great. Stun chance. You don't flinch, don't blink, and don't back down. Enemies that hit you with melee attacks are staggered by recoil. Yes, let's go with this one. Yeah, we don't need you. And so we run and fall. We don't die, however. Storm the Templars. That's not our mission right now. There are still enemies to kill in this place. Red really does fit me, doesn't it? Meet Hawk and Elgain in the western approach. Hello enemies, which one of you wants to die first?
Kill that one. Down you go.
Even in their most desperate moments, they struggle and fall. Nothing brings power in people like desperation. I thought they would be a challenge. Of course I was mistaken. What is this ugly beast doing here? Let's try to take it down. Hey you! We took down the dragon. Thank you. That's what I need. Nice, look at that fall. What kind of skin can you offer me? Apparently nothing, selfish beast. Very well, we can continue on.
Good. Whatever's happening has already started. We saw lights coming from the tower. It has to be blood magic.
I hope we can stop them before more people get hurt. You take point. I'll guard your backs.
Yeah, Loghain is definitely wearing a scout armor. He's a warrior class. How is that even possible? Maybe he crafted it himself, which is amazing if you can craft your own armor. Oh, look, dead people.
Wait! No.
Warden Commander Clarel's orders were clear.
This is wrong!
Remember your oath. In war, victory. In peace, vigilance. In death,
I'm sorry.
sacrifice. Good. Now bind it just as I showed you. Inquisitor, what an unexpected pleasure. Lord Livius Erimond of Virantium, at your service.
You're no warden, mage.
But you are. The one Clarel let slip. And you found the Inquisitor and came to stop me. Shall we see how that goes?
What should I say to this? You're pathetic and you think you can take me down. The Wardens have been deceived. Your allies don't scare me. And I've already got a head start. Should I say that? I don't like any of these. I want to threaten them, say, whoever stands against me today will die. No, let's go with the second.
It looks like you've already done some of my work for me.
What, him? We simply needed his blood. Oh, were you hoping to garner sympathy? Maybe make the Wardens feel a bit of remorse? Wardens, hands up!
No, that's cool. I'm kind of
Hands
creepy.
down.
Corypheus controls them.
They did this to themselves. You see, the calling had the Wardens terrified. They looked everywhere for help.
In desperation, they turned to the Imperium.
Yes, and since it was my master who put the calling into their little heads, we in the Venatori were prepared. I went to Clarel full of sympathy, and together we came up with a plan. Raise a demon army, march into the deep roads, and kill the old gods before they wake.
The envy demon showed me this. You tricked them. Oh, that demon army? Is that supposed to be a question? That's not a question. Oh, that demon army. Am I going to be sarcastic? Damn it, those wheels just suck.
Ah, I was wondering when the demon army would show up.
You knew about it, did you? Well then, here you are. Sadly for the Wardens, the binding ritual I taught their mages has a side effect. They are now my master's slaves. This was a test. Once the rest of the Wardens complete the ritual, the army will conquer Thedas.
Corypheus made them do this.
So Corypheus influenced the Wardens and made them do this ritual.
Made them? No. Everything you see here, the blood sacrifices to bind the demons, the Wardens did it of their own free will. Fear is a very good motivator, and they were very afraid.
That's a lie. The Grey Wardens are heroes. They would never do this willingly.
The Grey Wardens care about nothing save stopping blights. They will do anything to accomplish that. You should have seen Clarel agonize over the decision. Burdens of command, I suppose.
She will answer for this crime when I catch her. Why kill old gods?
Why would the Wardens try to kill the old gods?
A blight happens when darkspawn find an old god and corrupt it into an archdemon. If someone fought through the deep roads and killed the old gods before they could be corrupted, woof, no more blights, ever. The Wardens sacrificed their lives and saved the world. Although I fear history will remember them a little differently now.
Why risk using demons? What isn't for you?
Do you really want to see the world fall to the Blight? What do you get out of this?
The Elder One commands the Blight. He is not commanded by it, like the mindless Darkspawn. The Blight is not unstoppable or uncontrollable. It is simply a tool.
Somebody's certainly a tool.
As for me, while the Elder One rules from the Golden City, we, the Venatori, will be his God Kings here in the world.
Why risk using demons?
Why would Clarel risk using demons?
Demons need no food, no rest, no healing. Once bound, they will never retreat, never question orders. They are the perfect army to fight through the deep roads. Or across Olay. Now they are bound to my master.
Some wardens never learn, do they? I remember, in Origins there was such a story. Desperate wardens turning to blood magic to defend themselves. In the end, the corruption was too great, even for them. I've seen worse. Let the wardens go. I'm going to attack this guy.
It's all I needed to know.
Oh, please.
You think you can stop me?
The Elder One showed me how to deal with you, in the event you were foolish enough to interfere again. That mark you bear, the anchor that lets you pass safely through the veil, you stole that from my master. He's been forced to seek other ways to access the Fade. When I bring him your head, his gratitude will be... Ah!
Pitiful fool.
Kill them!
That's right, run away and lick your wound. Ouch. I should be careful of this. They actually hurt. Come on, demon. Show me your metal. Is that all? I was expecting more.
They refused to listen to reason.
As you feared, the mages who completed the ritual are under the thrall of Corypheus.
And the Warden warriors? Of course. Sacrificed in the ritual. What a waste.
Should I say they were misled? They were only following orders, like good soldiers, to a bad commander.
Eramond lied to the Wardens. They were trying to prevent future blights.
With blood magic and human sacrifice.
Despite their lack of wisdom, they acted out of necessity.
All blood mages do. Everyone has a story they tell themselves to justify bad decisions. And it never matters. In the end, you are always alone with your actions.
In the direction Eramond fled, the only structure of note is an abandoned Warden fortress, Adamant. I suspect we'll find the Wardens there. I suppose it's fortunate a friend once gave me some old maps.
Excellent work. Let's move out.
Good thinking.
The Warden and I will scout out Adamant and confirm that the other Wardens are there. We'll meet you back at Skyhold.
Skyhold? Why? Did he run away? Why do we even allow him to exist? Well, again, anything you want to say? No? Well, that's a shame. You're the only guy worth listening to. Hey, look at that. Conscription ale. Even more of it. A letter found on the Great Warden Mage. I don't trust this ritual Kalel is talking about. Are you sure it's safe? Have you ever used blood magic? I don't care what Chantry says. I doubt they'd approve of joining if they knew everything about us. But my family fought the winter slavers near the borders. Their Eremont sounds like everything that's wrong with the Imperium. I'll be waiting for you when you get back. If you can look me in the eye and tell me that the ritual is safe, I won't speak of it again. If not, just come back safe. Please. Chantrove. I claim this for the Inquisition. That's right. I can spontaneously summon flags from thin air. Many Tevinter stretchers litter the wastelands on the southern Orlais. In the age before the First Blight, the Imperium expanded throughout the south at an incredible rate, and leads further from the main route become home to a great many sites dedicated to magical experimentation, taking advantage of the natural weaknesses in the Vale as well as distance from the Archon's oversight to try even more dangerous fields of study, as the iron ore in the Ferodan, the laboratories of Orlais, were set up upon the followers of Andraste. During the uprising, little remains of them now, save crumbled stone. An expert from Empire of Imperium by Sister Petrine, Chantry's Koa. The Gate Guardians. And as I walked in the desert, I saw a great armored figure whose form bottled out the sky. At first, I took it to be no more than met the eye, a simple spike statue, but as I approached, this deceptive icon transformed into a warrior as graceful as it is massive. Its bladed staff leveled at me with energy crackling from its tip. Though my position was hardly optimal, primal magic burned a few feet from my face. I kept my wits and asked the mighty golem to show me mercy. The armed figure spoke with voice to make the sky quote and stars scream. It sounded magic to keep itself alive. It said that the blood of the earth was the eternity on which it survived. Having knowledge of the dwarves and delirium, they proved to our mages. I directed the golem to the mage Artoris, who lived in nearby Paventum, and it left without another word. That is the inspiration for the Gate Guardians. I have designed in Faithful a tale as it might seem, as for why I have asked what that each Guardian cast for my designs, being sent with a small lyrium rod. I must personally state that it is mere fancy. If Archon Ishal, gentle autocrat that he is, sees fit to ensure that my statues are known across the Empire, I hear that one shall stand in the western approach. I would transfer in small hope that some day I might see one walk again. A tale told by Appius Tyrrus, famed sculptor, whose creation all sparked the imagination of those who beheld them, from Artist of Ancient Winter. Sounds good enough. There is a quest here. Might as well go. We're just gonna activate the quest and continue with the storyline. The wardens must be kept safe. Directly under me, I bet.
Listen up, recruits.
Where are the two nutheads? And the two other nutheads. Yeah, there were 4 people. 1 commander and 3 idiots who didn't know what the Inquisition stands for.
Where's your other stuff? The things you had yesterday?
The Inquisitor's coming this way.
Yes, we notice his bright red coat. It must be him. I don't know where this quest is. Shields.
I can assure
Those
you,
are some fancy
every item I
shields,
sell is
actually. Kirkwall Noble Sword. Yeah, it can't even compare to my Dwarven Sword. And that sword seems very impractical. It seems very cool until you reach the edge and know that it can't be used to stab people. Fine. We'll seek out this quest. If we don't find it, I'll just move on. I have better things to do. Do you want to speak with me, sir?
I'm done with you, recruits. Inquisitor.
There are bandits here.
Report. What's the situation in the Warden's fortress?
Bandits moved in. Worse than Quillbacks, if you ask me. They're holed up in there and using it as a base to strike at our supply caravans. Blasted scavengers.
Give me a status report.
Report, Captain. What's the situation in the western approach?
We're all breathing a little easier with that dragon gone. I wouldn't want to be up on the ramparts when a monster like her appeared, that's for sure.
It was a real challenge taking her out. That's it for now.
Carry on, Captain.
Clear out the bandits. Wonderful. Where is the sword? Here. We were just there! You know, it doesn't matter. We can clear them out later. Here lies the abyss. Oh well. Let's go to the war table. I should probably sit on the throne one of these days. It's fancy, you know. And it looks like an Inquisition throne, doesn't it? Very menacing. Okay. No, not quarters. We're going for the strategy map or whatever it's called.
I tracked that Venatori mage back to Adamant Fortress. They're looking at assault options now in the war room.
Thanks for coming.
You did well, Varric. The Inquisitor is just who we need.
Oh, it's been great. Murderous wardens, archdemon attacks, plenty of blood mages and crazy Templars. Just like home.
I know how much you hated leaving Kirkwall.
This is the ass end of Thedas. You know they eat snails here? Still, I think I need to finish this out. If it weren't for me and Bartrand, none of this would have happened. So much for changing our lives.
That's what happens when you try to change things. Things change. You can't always control how. I tracked the Wardens to Adamant Fortress, Inquisitor. Your specialists have my full report.
Wonderful. He writes reports now. Dork. Okay then. Gather materials, we have that. Everett, 6 here. Resources here. Ah, Andrastian throne accessory. We'll take a look later. Maybe. Bundle of documents, at least 50 pages thick, explains the trade agreement with the Inquisition has entered into with the Merchant's Princess, Aventov. Just the Fiend has attached a note. I am more than satisfied with the agreement we reached with the Merchant's Princess. Here is a duplicate if you wish to reveal it. It will put aside 3 days and 24 candles. Does it really? That's one page anyway. And they gave us 85 gold. Obviously, you're a great negotiator. So, what are you? Stop war between Navarre and Tevinter. Both Tevinter and Navarre were fighting against Venatori and Psychot along their borders. The battle showed no signs of ending, until the Inquisition sent soldiers who pulled victory out of the seemingly insurmountable defeat. Both sides have attempted to claim their portion of land in the past, and both are attempting to do so again. Only the presence of our soldiers prevent them from beginning a war. We cannot allow this to happen. For the moment, each side is grateful enough to listen to our advice, and we must convince them to send their armies home. I will pass though both sides call upon all favors to do this. Ambassador Montlay. I fear the situation between Navarre and Tevinter will deteriorate. We must be persuasive, decisive, and swift. Go.
Inquisitor.
More materials, maybe. Exalted Plains resources. Again, maybe. I'm not very sure where to send people. Oh, that's more resources actually. This is herbs. Send Leiliana here.
Let's see what we have.
And let's say Colin here.
Inquisitor.
Good, let's move. Here lies the abyss. Adamant Fortress has withstood countless Darkspawn attacks without failing. The Grey Wardens defending its walls are legendary warriors. To prevent Warden Commander Kal-El from raising an army of demons, the Inquisition forces will need to siege the enemy powerful enough to breach Adamant's defensive. Recommended levels from 12 to 15. I guess we qualify.
Adamant Fortress has stood against the Darkspawn since the time of the Second Blight.
Fortunately for us, that means it was built before the age of modern siege equipment. A good trebuchet will do major damage to those ancient walls. And thanks to our Lady Ambassador...
Lady Cyril of Jadar was pleased to lend the Inquisition her sabers. They've already delivered the trebuchets. That is the good news.
Okay. Are you going to alliterate?
And the bad news?
Erimond called the ritual at the western approach a test. He may already be raising his army of demons in the fortress.
The Inquisition forces can breach the gate, but if the Wardens already have their demons...
I found records of Adamant's construction. There are choke points we can use to limit the field of battle.
That's good. We may not be able to defeat them outright. But if we cut off reinforcements, we can carve you a path to Warden Commander Clarel.
Is there absolutely no other way?
So our plan is to lay siege to a legendary fortress filled with demons.
It'll be hard fought, no way around it. But we'll get that gate open.
It's also possible that some Wardens may be sympathetic to our cause. The warriors may be willing to listen to reason, though I doubt they will turn against Clarel directly. The mages, however, are slaves to Corypheus. They will fight to the death.
We've built the siege engines and readied our forces, Inquisitor. Give the word, and we march on Adamant.
Let's move. This will be a great cutscene, I bet. As before, we're taking Cassie, Blackwell, and Barrack. Move. Are we ready for battle? Great. Where is this mage? Hello. You're not going anywhere. Fires don't hurt me. Ice, however. Simple enough.
Pull back! They're through! All right, Inquisitor. You have your way in. Best make use of it. We'll keep the main host of demons occupied for as long as we can.
Don't risk our men. They're more precious than everything.
I'll be fine. Just keep the men safe.
We'll do what we have to, Inquisitor. Warden Loghain will guard your back. Hawk is with our soldiers on the battlements. He's assisting them until you arrive. There's too much resistance on the walls. Our men on the ladders can't get a foothold. If you can clear out the enemies on the battlements, we'll cover your advance.
Come, Blackwell, Varric. We're all here for one victory. Interesting. Okay, I guess we can go this way. Let's move. No mages. Let's see if those wardens fear.
Hold the line!
You are incredibly thick. Well done, man. Let's go this way. Then we'll come back. Can I break this door? You know, it would be great if I can, but I can't, so it's not great. Loghain. Interesting. Okay, some gold. Actually, we are never gonna come back here. Might as well loot everything. I don't see anyone here. Or at least not anything. What is this? Inscription upon a trebuchet stone. In flowing formal script. All who walk in the sight of the Maker are one. Iron underneath it. Painted quickly and sloppily. Select this in your taint. Light. I am actually level 16, which means I can do this mission because I'm bothered. Why do they recommend the top level for this? I mean, they should recommend minimal level of 12 and just leave it up to chance if you want to do it.
We will not be sacrificed for some insane ritual.
Good. Some wardens have seen reason. Protect the wardens.
Can't you see? This is madness! No use! They're enslaved!
Good work, Loghain. So,
Keep your distance!
fall back to safety.
The Inquisition is here to stop Clarel, not to kill wardens! If you fall back, you won't be harmed!
All right. My men will stay back. We want no part of this. Deal with Clarel as you must.
Well spoken. Did not look forward to killing more wardens.
Good. He didn't approve, however, he just said that. Alright, let's take some potions and move on. Yeah, because we definitely needed those 8 potions. find Lord Commander Colorado. I think it's a she. Don't fall back. If you fall back, you will be cut down. The Inquisition does not tolerate betrayal. Hello, chest. Balanced wing. How many items can I... Okay. We'll check in a moment then. Wow, that was 900 damage. Of course, I've done more damage with the horn against the dragon. You alive? Let's change that. Go to hell, demon, whence you came. Which way should I go? Clear the siege points. Oh, okay. Here lies the abyss. Here lies the abyss. Let's save. And clear out everything.
Clear the area around the ladder.
Okay, Blackwell, good work. That was a close one, wasn't it?
Clear! Let's get to the next one.
Yes, it's on the ground, that's why I can't hit him. Makes sense if you don't think about it. Seems like Varric has some magic in him, which is amazing because he's a dwarf. Okay, usually I'm glad when the world is a little bit more open like that, but I don't know where the side quests are. Let's see, anything here we need to clear? Yeah, thanks for that, by the way. Almost missed it. Can I jump? No. There is an invisible wall, because the Inquisition can only be stopped by that. I don't know who created this castle, but who the hell has spikes as ornaments like that? They are made of metal. What a waste of resources. Well, Leliana is waiting with her report, which is lovely. Trebuchet stones falling from the sky. I don't know why we need a siege, we could have just sneaked around it. Varric? Guess drink that. Anyone else that needs a drink? No. It was kind of like a waste. Then again, I am extremely powerful.
For the Inquisition!
Hello, troll. How did that knock me down? Bit. Another demon there. You. Thank you, Blackwell. You actually did something amazing. Time to take you down aside. And down
Make it
you
take
go.
you.
Very careful there.
I thought your men could use some help up here!
Protect my troops.
Good work. Stay with my forces and see that they survive this.
I'll keep the demons off them as best I can.
That was weird. I thought I captured you. Mark's gonna be fine, don't worry about him. Here lies the abyss. That's not where we need to go. I think. Of course, I can always save and load. If I reach a checkpoint I can't go back from. I don't see any enemies here. A little bit of loot. That's it. One chest. I hope it's worth it. Warden helmet. Sorry to say, it was not worth it, and the poke looks kinda fakey here. But at least there was that. Fake poke is always cool. Reminds you that the games are not trying somehow, and yet they are trying a little bit too much. Look at that sky. And the falling stones. It'll be great if one of those things can actually hit you. Watch it! Trebuchet incoming, and boom! Is that a shield? Shield of an Atonid. Level 9, that's not a very good shield. Of course there is a battle here, so that works. That's the last of them, right?
Need to clear a path for our guys.
Let's see how you fear. Yes, it is actually afraid of me. Good. Let everyone beware. Down it goes.
All right, this one's clear.
Cleansing Rune. What do you do? Inflicts bonus damage against Red Templars and Darkspawn. So Darkspawn are neither alive nor demons. Makes sense, I guess. Though one would assume they are half demons and half humans, or something like that. Amulet of Power. Single use. Blackwell only. I have a gift for you then. He'll be fine. Barak is a little bit wounded. A letter from Water Commander Clarel. I'm not untouched apprentice. The Grey Warden's mages who left the cycle just after the Herald might take your exploitation at face value, but I was an enchanter before I joined the Grey Wardens. That the sacrifices, the dead, the necessary to bind the demons, I grant you. You know more of such things than I, and I make no judgment upon it, but the manner of my mages, since binding the demons, is still unsettling. They answer my questions readily, but the words are spoken by rote, and several of the non-mages have complained that their comrades seem cold and unfeeling since the ritual. Some of that is natural, I grant you. One cannot kill a brother and come away unchanged. But if there is more to this, I will have it from you. The Inquisition presses up to action, continue this ritual. If we must destroy them before we venture into the deep roads, so be it. But do not lie to me, Primant. I stand against the Blight, and no man, no Inquisitor, and no Magister will get in my way. Kind of ironic that that will be her last letter. Because the Inquisition stands against those who stand in its path. Every enemy is a stepping stone. Someone's paralyzed. Oh, I guess that's actually Glacko's thing. Speaking of which, you did gain a level. Congratulations, you just gained this. To death. While to death is active, your guard improves as your target takes damage, and you correct weaknesses of your own. Cool. Seeing a challenge foe falls inspired you to hit even harder. Right, I remember this one. I think it's misspelled or something, I don't know. I'm just not reading it correctly. And guard, on guard. Let's move forth. Don't fall behind. The Inquisition will not stand for this insolence. Lower ballet. The main ballet. Come on, loot. And loot. Be afraid. Be very afraid.
How many of them are there?
Few thanks to you. Orcs saved a lot of lives on the battlements.
Some of the recruits listen to reason. Perhaps Erebor doesn't have them.
Commander Cullen will hold the path open for us as long as possible, Inquisitor. Our forces are ready when you are.
Let's move in. Kirkul Warhammer. A Warhammer. Maces are so awesome, and they are much more of an Inquisition weapons than swords, aren't they? However, I've chosen swords. For some reason.
Wardens! We are betrayed by the very world we have sworn to protect!
The Inquisition is inside, Clarel. We have no time to stand on ceremony.
These men and women are giving their lives, Magister. That might mean little in Tavinta, but for the Wardens, it is a sacred duty. Are you ready, Jaina?
I came to save people from the Blight.
And so you shall, child.
Stop them! We must complete the ritual!
Don't do this, Clarel. This ends now.
It's done, Clarel! There'll be no ritual and no demon army!
Then the Blight rises with no Wardens left to stop it! And the whole world dies! Is that what you want?
'Tis done, Clarel. There'll be no ritual and no demon army! Then the Blight rises with no Wardens left to stop it! And the whole world dies! 'Tis done, Clarel. There'll be no ritual and no demon army! 'Tis done, Clarel. There'll be no ritual and no demon army! 'Tis done, Clarel. There'll be no ritual and no demon army! 'Tis done, Clarel. There'll be no ritual and no demon army! 'Tis done, Clarel. There'll be no ritual and no demon army! 'Tis done, Clarel. There'll be no ritual and no demon army! 'Tis done, Clarel. There'll be no ritual and no demon army! 'Tis done, Clarel. There'll be no ritual and no demon army! 'Tis done, Clarel. There'll be no ritual and no demon army! 'Tis done, Clarel. There'll be no ritual and no demon army! 'Tis done, Clar
And yes, the ritual requires blood sacrifice. Hate me for that if you must, but do not hate the Wardens for doing their duty!
We make the sacrifices no one else will. Our warriors die proudly for a world that will never thank them.
And then he takes your mages' minds for his real master, Corypheus.
Corypheus? But he's dead.
These people will say anything to shake your confidence, Clarel.
Bring it through!
Please! I have seen more than my share of blood magic. It is never worth the cost.
I betrayed the Wardens once and it cost me everything. Are you mad enough to think I'd do it again?
Are you talking to us or to them?
Be ready with the ritual, Clarel. This demon is truly worthy of your strength.
Ooh. Blackwell, talk to them.
Blackwell, can you talk some sense into them?
You don't know me, but you may have heard my name. Like you, I've given my life to the Grey Wardens. The first time I put on this armor, I felt like I belonged. Like I was part of something honorable. Something with a purpose. I know how good that feels. How safe. But fighting and dying here today won't stop the Blight. If you want to stop the Blight, kill that bastard up there. His master is the living embodiment of its corruption.
Clarel, we have come so far. You're the only one who can do this.
Perhaps we could test the truth of these charges to avoid more bloodshed.
Or perhaps I should bring in a more reliable ally. My master thought you might come here, Inquisitor. He sent me this to welcome you. Clarel, wait.
Help the Inquisitor!
Okay. More demons. Guys, you can stop summoning them, you know, it's not worth the risk. That's actually awesome, look at that. Come on, demon, you've met your match. Go throw, orc, or whatever you are. Step my way. Come here, mage. That's what she hoped. There you go. Fear me, for I and your death. Burn and die.
How do we get out of here?
Get out of here? What do you mean? It's like it's twisting it, isn't it? Maybe it's just an illusion. How do I close it? I guess it's not my place to close this one. Very well. This way. Ah, it's the dragon, actually. I'm gonna fight the dragon. Oh, wonderful. Charge forward. Okay. Anything else I'm missing? No? Move then. Wow, she's fast. There you go. Hey, wait, stop it. Oh, okay.
You've destroyed the Grey Wardens.
You did that to yourself, you stupid bitch. All I did was dangle a little power before your eyes, and you couldn't wait to get your hands bloody. You could have served a new god.
I will never serve the Blight. In war, victory
were falling. Is this... are we dead?
No. The Inquisitor opened another rift with the Mark. This is the Fade.
The Fade looked much different the last time I was here. Perhaps it's because we're here, physically, instead of just dreaming. The stories say you walked out of the Fade at Haven. Was it like this?
Well, I can't say maybe. Just give me a minute. It doesn't matter. I don't know. None of these answers actually seem good about it. I mean, stories say you walked out of the Fade at Heaven. What was it like? Which one says I don't remember? You know, if you hover over the answer, there should be a window that says what you will say. That's what good games do. Or would do. But I guess you're a little bit too sophisticated for that. Let's think. Just say it doesn't matter.
I don't remember what it was like the last time I was here. Right now, I'm more concerned with getting out safely.
That huge demon was right on the other side of that rift Eramond was using. And there could be others.
In the real world, the rift producing the demons was nearby in the main hall. Can we return to the world through that?
It is better than staying here. Follow me.
It beats waiting around for demons to find us, right?
There, let's go.
Okay.
Imagine it. To walk in the Fade and survive.
We haven't survived yet.
I guess it's gonna be the second time for me. Okay, I'm going to end this episode here, and next time we will explore this strange realm and escape our deadly destiny. So join me then. Goodbye.